What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, I don't know, this might be the happiest video I'll have on the TyDeBo channel in a very, very, very long time. This is the moment I've literally been waiting years for. EA Sports tweets, "Bring the madness, let's run it back." College basketball, it's in the game. EA! Officially, it looks like, who knows, because EA has said that they were making an NBA Live game 5 years ago and it never came. But EA tweets out today that, college basketball is coming. Now, here's the thing. Here's why I really like this. Number one, I like it for the fact that I'm really into college sports. I always have been, whether it's college football, college basketball. I'm just into college sports. Honestly, I really didn't get into the NBA until like 5 to 6 years ago, probably. Because growing up, I was just really into college sports. So for me personally, like, I'm excited about it because I'm really into college sports. But the bigger thing here is we have another basketball game. And that's important because no matter what it is, the fact that you've got another basketball game and it's from a different company, I think is massive. Because, like, for example, college football and Madden, right? They're both EA games, right? So there's not going to be like that much competition. There's going to be a ton of competition between EA college basketball and NBA 2K, right? There is going to be, because it is a basketball game. Now, I will say this. You still do got a little bit of a different fan base, right? There's a lot of people out there, especially that aren't from necessarily the US, that aren't into necessarily college basketball, that are into the NBA, those types of things. But I'm really, really, really excited because you've got a basketball game that is officially coming that's not 2K. So even if there's like an ultimate team mode in college basketball, it's going to be a lot of fun because, yeah, there's going to be some actual college basketball players, but you're going to have some of the NBA players in there as well. I at least want to believe. I don't know exactly what the rights look like and all those things, but I'm excited. And even for me, like, I'm excited because it doesn't even have to be like my team or ultimate team. It's just another basketball game that's exciting, man. Like, I think there's competition coming on the way, and you guys will see, even I tweeted, is this competition for 2K? Because it is another basketball game, right? So, like, with the way 2K has done things in recent years, a lot of, like, the fan base or the community is just kind of really upset and kind of annoyed, I think is a good way to phrase it. And so now we do have another basketball game to play. And so if you're really fed up with 2K and do want to play another basketball game, then here you go. Now, I will say, as far as like gameplay wise in the past, I feel like 2K is going, or at least should be, ahead of EA when it comes down to gameplay, right? I'm not going to sit up here and act like, college basketball gameplay should be as good as 2K. Because again, 2K has been making basketball games for a very long time, whereas EA, I think this is going to be the first one in years. But EA has said that they were working on an NBA Live game for the past 5 years. So maybe, just maybe they'll have something special for us planned. I don't know, right? I'm just trying to find some sort of optimism, within this, with the fact that, guess what? EA, yeah, they haven't made an NBA Live game, but they said that they were working on it at least. Ultimately, I think any sort of competition with 2K can only make both games better. And it's business, right? It's life. If there's competition within your field, you've got to, whether it's like a business, you might have to lower prices, right? You might have to make it more accessible. You might have to do things that are more fun, right? If college basketball has a big time tournament in that game, whereas 2K doesn't, that's where a lot of the player base is going to maybe go as well. So these are the types of things, or maybe, EA has more of like a grind, more of like attainable good cards and just a better ultimate team mode, right? There are different things within, each game that are going to have pros, are going to have cons. Gameplay wise, I'm guessing 2K is going to be better, but who knows? I don't even think, we haven't had an NBA Live game on, the new gen consoles. I don't think so. That could be something that EA really, does something with. I just think, yes, it's college versus NBA. So there are going to be defined differences within them. But at the end of the day, it's a basketball game. And I like college basketball. I like the NBA. And so I'm really, really excited to see what this does have in store for us. Now, there's nothing within this tweet as far as like a timeline, as far as a timetable. There's really nothing. All they really say is bring the madness, let's run it back. So we'll see what this game does end up being like, what it entails, how, good it is, when it's coming, all of those types of things. But all I can say is the more competition you can have, the better the game's gonna be. Because I think over the past 3 to 4 years, we've seen a decline in like 2K and definitely them really focusing on microtransactions. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The more microtransactions that 2K gets, the happier they are. And that's all that they've really cared about within the My Team mode, realistically. They don't care about the player base. I had somebody, so I was out with, the other night, and I had somebody come up to me and say, hey, like, whatever, and then they said, yeah, I haven't played 2K since they got rid of the auction house, right? And honestly, can we blame anybody that doesn't play 2K anymore? No, we can't. Why? Because the game has went so far towards the gambling, so far towards the microtransaction, and so hopefully, when EA does come out with a college basketball game, hopefully they do have an Ultimate Team mode, and hopefully it's not all pay to win. Hopefully it's not all focused on microtransactions. Hopefully it is a good Ultimate Team mode that can give some competition to 2K. Like that's ultimately what I'm hoping for. Am I optimistic? I don't know. Especially year one of whatever the college basketball game is. Expect there to be some hiccups. Expect there to maybe not be on their A game. Because even with the college football game, like I did a lot of college football content for a while, so I can kind of give you guys a glimpse of that. They dropped like the same 7-8 players 9 to 10 times. So like, for example, if they would have made a college basketball game this year, we would have seen like 8-9 different Cooper Flay cards. I don't like that, especially in college sports. There's how many different college basketball teams, especially D1 at the D1 level, over 300, I'm pretty sure, something like that. And so there's no reason to give us 8 of one card. Maybe a few, right? If you want to, but there's no reason to get 8-9 cards. And that's why, again, I really like college basketball coming, because the variety to it can be way different, and it can just be a really big, fresh, new big breath of fresh air, honestly. So that's, again, why I'm excited about this. I hope that this comes sooner rather than later, but at the end of the day, I don't want EA to rush it, right? I don't want them to drop like an incomplete game, any of those things. But this is like the biggest sign of any sort of competition to 2K that we have seen in a very long time, right? I think it was 2019, the last time NBA Live, it might have been 2022, I'm not sure, but the last time that they tweeted that they were working on an NBA game. So now that, obviously NIL is a thing, they can get the players' rights, it could be a lot of fun, not only for my team, but just fun in general to play a college basketball game, because it's way different, right? Like even in franchise modes, even in, I guess, what is it called in there? I don't know what it's called in there, but you're going to have, right, Play Now Online, in which you can use whatever teams you want. You're going to have, recruiting in like the seasons where you pick a team and then you're going to be able to recruit. NIL is going to be a thing. It is way different than the NBA game for sure. And I like that, right? It's still the basketball game, but again, it is way different. So at the core of it, it is a different fan base a little bit. But I am definitely super excited about this, super stoked about this. This is probably the most excited I've been in a very long time, because am I fed up of 2K? I mean, I still play the game. It is what it is. But I am so fed up of them really focusing on microtransactions. They need to really be worried about their player base first and foremost. Otherwise, they're going to lose people to the college basketball game. Like the guy I talked to the other night, I almost guarantee will play college basketball and won't play 2K. Why? Again, they removed the auction house. They went so far down the rabbit hole of gamble-only content and microtransactions focused. And again, they probably are going to lose a lot of their player base. Not a lot, but some of their player base to this college basketball game. So I'm excited about it. I'm hopeful of it. Am I optimistic? I don't know. It's going to kind of have to be a prove it to me thing for EA, but I'm definitely going to give it a try. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I need a breath of fresh air as much as anybody. It's official. EA Sports is going to be making a college basketball game. I hope it comes sooner rather than later. I'm intrigued. This is what I want to hit on. I'm intrigued to this. Does 2K have the rights to like any college? Could 2K make a college sports game or not? I guess is what I'm wondering, college basketball game or not. Because if not, again, then we'll have to see what this truly does look like. So that's going to be intriguing to me as well. But that is going to wrap it up for our video today. College basketball officially coming back, which I could not be more excited about. Again, I'm really eager to see what EA does with this. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.